Okay. Are we back? Are we back again? I hope we're back again. Um hmm. Because I hope that actually fixes my internet connection issues that I've been having recently. I would like it to, but who knows? Okay. Right. Where was I? Need... I need windows. I need windows. Not those kind of windows. These kind of windows. There we go. Bring that across there. There we go. And then in the middle we can put plating, maybe? Catwalks? Actually, now that I think about it, this section of windows needs to be on the outside. Oh dear. I need to put armor block there, and then windows there, and then do that's actually kind of annoying. I mean, I suppose I can just do something like that, so that this section is walkable. Okay. And then we need a pair of rotor heads. Great. How do I get those? Well, pair of statters, actually. Okay. Now, the question is, how hard is it going to be to actually get? I'm going to need some thrusters. I thought I turned off the drones. Maybe they're remnants from before. Gyroscope. This will do. Battery. And pilot seat. Ooh, bloody hell. Okay, the gyroscope is a little sensitive, I just realized. Big gyroscope on a small craft. Better. Should probably turn damage off. I just realized. Global permissions, ladder. Oh right, that entire station is just drifting away because it's not a station. Hold on. That's not right. Why aren't you a station, by the way? Converter station. There we go. Okay, well, this is just irritating. Ring rotator. Attach. No? No. Okay, that's not happening. Got it. We're gonna need to find a different way to build this, I believe. But I think I have an idea. I think I do anyway. TikTok? What do you mean TikTok lying? I'm in the streaming room. I'm waiting. Where are you? I am in the right place. Where are you? I need stator followed by oh no, this isn't getting finished today, flying. This is not getting finished today. Just there is no physical way it's getting finished. But we can use it as a building area. If we need to. That. And C. Oh, come on, really? How much of a space do I need between you and whatever I'm attaching to? Bet it's at least... Well, actually, no. It just won't let me, will it? Ugh. Yep, no, that just won't let me do it. I forgot how finicky ring rotors are. We're gonna need to use merge blocks. Don't want to use merge blocks. Merge blocks are annoying. something like that could do. Is this a station or a ship? It is a ship. It needs to be a station, so that it doesn't move around. Give me that block. And then one of these. Let's see. It needs the mad block to go. There. Okay. Okay. Needs thrusters. There we go. Pilot seat. Oh, and some batteries. Forgot about that. There we go. Woo! And now we can get rid of that. Woo! Nice. Much space between these two. Okay. Enough space. There's enough. So if I do that and that. There we go. Nice. It'll be a station forever, so I don't need to worry about stuff too much. I am going to... Okay, we're going to be annoying like that, right? Alright. Very well. Shall simply have to do it like this. Across to there. Oh, wrong. Okay, so that's those segments patched. Are you planning on joining me at any point, Lai? Or are you simply content to what? Let's grab that there. That'll do. Sweet. Oh, fuck. Oh, don't want to disconnect that quite yet. We want to do something along the lines of this. That, so that we make this a little bit less intrusive. That across there. Then we can get rid of this entirely. Lovely. And then this section can be fully dedicated to one of the spokes of the spinning ring segment. I wonder what Lime's doing right now. Because I know he's running a stream. I wonder if he's still on the countdown. Or if they're still on the countdown, rather. Are they still on the countdown? They don't have a countdown anymore. Interesting. Lying peeking up and down in my chat. I see you. I see them. There they are, yes. Still not in the Discord, but they're in my chat. Maybe they're having technical issues. That does happen on occasion. They're just doing what they're doing before streams. I mean, then they're about 5 minutes late
Lucy
from
and I've
starting.
been here for hours.
There you are.
Yeah,
How
but
goes your day, Lying?
my head said I have been here for an age.
No, you have not. According to Discord, you have not been in this room at all.
Uh-huh.
I don't think my Discord's lying to me. So, you know.
Well, no, I'm here.
I know.
Your Discord isn't lying to you. Lying is in your Discord. Or, well, this isn't your Discord. You don't have a Discord as far as I know.
No, this is Monkey's Discord, realistically speaking.
Yes, our Lord and Master Monkey. Actually, is Monkey the owner of the World of Madness Discord? I actually don't know.
I would assume so, but then again, I'm not 100% sure on that.
There's usually an icon for it, but I don't actually see anybody with the crown.
You
so
can
I
switch it
actually-
off.
Oh, that could be
You
it,
can
yeah.
switch the icon off, yeah.
Me.
Would you like to give a go to joining this world? See if it actually works this time around.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Lulu, there you are. Multiplayer session no longer exists.
No longer exists. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a new one.
Hmm.
Maybe it's because I restarted my router. Give me a sec. Game's just like, you disappeared. Well, hopefully, in like a few days, I will have an internet connection that equivalently destroys the one I'm currently on. So that'll be nice.
I'm gonna wager that's low possibility of happening.
What do you mean?
I'm used to setting low expectations. I'll put it that way.
Okay. It's actually all arranged, and we've checked the internet speed. So, we know what we're getting into. And what we're getting into is over 100 megabytes upload at least.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Well,
Fingers
good
crossed we'll at least get half of that.
Historically, my luck is such that you will get that before you move in, and then you'll move in, and it will just tank. Or in the process, like everything's in the moving van, and you're en route, and a tree will fall on the cables or something.
Oh god, I hope not.
Like I'm extremely accustomed to bad luck,
Mm-hmm.
and it happening at the exact worst possible moment.
That is fair, honestly. I hope not, but we'll see. I hope not, but we will see. I'm currently in the process of...
Spacebar Cockpit Emporium. Is
Oh,
interesting.
it's downloading the
type of
mods.
mod.
Nice.
It's downloaded a mod.
Yeah, the Spacebar Cockpit Emporium. It's actually a pretty good mod overall.
That is in fact currently the only mods that it's downloaded.
Shouldn't take too long. There's like
There's
3
13 mods, about 850 megs.
Okay, that's not that big.
It is currently still on 1.
Well, at least it's downloading, unlike last time where it would just time out for some reason.
Yeah. What is your current connection, out of curiosity?
My current connection?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull up Task Manager. Performance, Wi-Fi, sending
Oh, right.
5...
Are you not on Ethernet?
No.
Oh.
No, I've never been on Ethernet. Hopefully that will also change once I move into the new place. But no, currently sending 5 megabytes per second, or Mbps, receiving 7.6. So, yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
I need
still
to
at 113 here.
I need to very quickly make sure that this thing doesn't just fly away the moment it's... Oh, it doesn't fly away the moment it's a ship. That's good, actually.
What are you do? Is this your station?
This is my station, yes.
Your funky building platform?
Yeah, I'm giving it massive spinning rings.
It's a little upmarket for you, isn't it?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that, lying?
That's what like the like street racing youth hoodlums have, isn't it? Spinning rims.
No, spinning rings, lying. Rings.
Oh, okay.
As in gravitational rings.
If feel like you may have gone slightly overboard with this build.
Not really.
Like, the Doctor Who diner flying through space is probably about the maximum of what we actually need.
Yes, but there's a difference between what we need and what we can actually have.
Yeah, in my case, the one is usually of greater lower value than the other.
Well, it is what it is.
I'm still on 1, by the way. 1 of 13.
Well, it shouldn't take long to download the others.
You say that. It has also not increased the amount that is downloaded of this one.
That's because Space Engineer's counter is usually bugged. It'll increase once it's downloaded like 4 of them. Because Space Engineers. Yay!
I remember the big old planet that we were on, and I'd be in by now.
Well, yes, but that's because you downloaded the mods prior to actually, like... Because once you've downloaded them for a world, you have them for that world.
Is it not enough to ask that we just play with vanilla? And then we don't have this problem, period.
I mean, you could ask that, but...
We've got to 2. This is magnificent radio for my stream, by the way. This is just something I have to sit through, and meanwhile they're probably like, oh, jumping ship to you. Because you've got actual gameplay on screen.
I mean, I'm not actually doing all that much, to be quite honest, like...
Oh, completed free.
Oh, that's good.
See, the annoying thing here is, my connection is way better than yours.
Yeah, it is.
My up and down is huge compared to Lucian's numbers, and I'm on I'm on Ethernet. So this is an illusion that my connection is garbage. Lying underestimates the loyalty of his viewers, says Aluka in your chat.
I mean, in fairness, Aluka is one of both our viewers, lying. So that's not really a metric that can function there, I don't think.
I am mostly joking, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
No, I do have at least one Raven in my chat.
Okay, one spinning ring segment has been implemented.
5 out of 13.
Congratulations.
You have 7 mods downloads to finish. However much time that's worth, at least. Okay, well there are many streams like this, but they don't have this cat. So, yeah. This very fluffy cat from like the late 80s. Woo?
No,
What?
woof. Not woo, woof.
I don't
As
know if
in-
that's better.
I just made the ring spin.
Oh no.
It looks fine. Looks fine. It's functional. Need to turn them off, though.
Do you need to turn them down?
Hmm?
The woof makes it seem like they were maybe moving.
They
way
are a
too
bit
quick.
fast at the moment, admittedly. So yeah.
I don't think they need to be true to life. Keen Blue Nebula. What is a Blue Nebula and why is it so keen?
That is the original skybox for Space Engineers. Before they
Okay.
had that drab grey one.
Right?
Have you never
getting
seen the
there,
original
right?
skybox?
I'm lucky to remember last week, let alone years ago.
Well, that's fair enough, I guess.
Twelve of 13. Loading! Yay!
Yay! Congratulations.
Ah. This is all your fault. I hope you'll take responsibility.
What exactly am I taking responsibility for, Lai?
The like 15-minute intro to my stream.
I mean, that's a little bit on you, honestly. You were the one who started slightly late.
No, I started on time.
Did you? Because for me, you started at around 9:15.
No, that's just when my intro screen finished.
Uh-huh.
Look, I do tech support for a witch that lives in a well, so that's like I have responsibilities. Unlike some.
How dare you? I have plenty of responsibilities.
Uh-huh. How many of them are you actively running from? Today.
At least 6.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine. I've packed most of the stuff that I need to pack at this point, so at the moment it's just a waiting game. Because we
Leonardo
need...
da Vinci, where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. Which I could describe the Houses of Parliament, but
I mean, it's accurate.
yeah, it's been accurate for centuries. The snipping, yes. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. Where there is sass, there is content.
Hey, you're not wrong about that one.
Anyways, those of you who are currently watching exclusively Lucian, pop over here and you get to see you get to see an NB in a onesie. Now playing Ambivalence. At least the actually loading it.
I didn't catch a word of that line you cut out. Line?
Yes.
I didn't catch a word of that. You cut out halfway through.
Huh. Hello, Blue. How are you? Please pay the fine for that a woo. I'm doing okay over here. We are gonna be we have a wheel to spin this time around.
We do have a wheel to spin.
You
actually. That
have
is a good point.
adulterated my wheel quite dramatically.
What do you mean adulterated?
Mine was succinct and to the point, and now it has ballooned.
I added detail.
You added your brands.
Well, I saw the option to do it, so I thought, why not?
Yeah. A co-op stream, and you add your brand to the spin wheel.
Oh, shush.
Yeah. No notification of this. No alerts of any kind. Just yep.
Okay. Very quickly. There we go. Primary monitor. Okay, so this is the wheel that we have, by the way, everyone. This is the Space Engineers build wheel, which Lying originally came up with, and then I went, that doesn't have enough options, and proceeded
or enough you apparently,
or enough me. Yes, I always need a bit more me in things.
Yep. Look at you chasing clout.
Well, I could say the same for you, Lying, couldn't I?
Oh, my chasing clout. I don't have clout to chase. There's the word. Fire upon you. Okay. So yes, this is a wide assortment of different potential ships. A lot of these are extremely nebulous in their distinctions, I'm going to say.
Well, no, there is distinction.
Corvette, light cruiser, and destroyer, for many people, are basically interchangeable terms.
No, a Corvette, a frigate, and a destroyer are three very different things.
Says thee. There's long-standing space engineers discourse about what qualifies as what that we are stepping right over here.
This is true. Yes.
We also have a number of abbreviations going on in here, so let me explain what these mean. Let's see, we've got L for large, extra large, all sorts. I feel like putting extra large, given that we have a 1 hour build time period here, is maybe a bit optimistic.
Admittedly, that one's probably not going to happen. but
Yes.
we'll
We
see.
also have small and medium and whatnot. S and G, you will see. By the way,
Space-based or
I
gravity-based?
I note a slight problem here, which is that you've used the abbreviation S for both space and small.
Yes, but it's only applicable to one of those. So essentially,
we also have C and CA
yeah.
for cargo. Why you have two of these, I don't know. CO for combat, and PT for personal technician, which is probably very
personal
significant
actually.
to Lucian, who has an array of androids to take care of.
No, personal transport line, not personal technician.
Oh, okay. Well, if you need a technician, I mean, I can probably ask around. But
No, I'm good, thanks.
okay. But okay, so I feel. Did you modify the color code as well?
Yes.
Because I've noticed that your color scheme is in here.
So is yours.
Is it?
Yes.
Who has the pink?
Okay, I'm not sure where the pink came from. The pink was just originally in your design, but you have the blue, I have the red, etc., etc.
Yes. Okay, so spinning the wheel then, shall we?
Yes. Where are you in game, by the way?
Good question. I clicked to respawn at a spacesuit, and I appear to be on a planet.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I will put down a survival medical room for you. There we go. Okay. I haven't even made a faction in this world, I just realized. Create...
Yep, no factions.
Give me a second, I'll just spring that together. While I'm doing this, would you like to spin the wheel of consequences?
Yes, while consequences. Yeah, while we wait for that to be sorted, the wheel is decided. Today we shall build destroyers of ambiguous scale.
Destroyers of ambiguous scale. Alright then.
Yeah, DOAS. I don't believe they exist, but we're going to try and make one.
Okay, there we go. That is that
Of course.
made, except for everyone except Peace. Alright, you should be able to join the Ghost Industries thing, and then you should be able to respawn at the station.
There we go. Okay. Jesus, that's a lot of medical rooms. I only need the one.
We only have one.
There's 8 I'm reading.
8? 8? Wait, what?
Medical room.
Oh,
medical room.
I accidentally had mirroring
Do you
on.
have...
That,
yeah.
that's why there's 8. Whoopsie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. They all go to the same place, it doesn't matter.
Well done. Professional streamer. Yo, okay, there's a hole in the floor. Heh. Right. Well, we're actually in a world for once. Instead of me having to frantically scramble for something. So...
I made it spin!
You've made it into a propeller is what you've done.
I made it spin like! Look at it go!
I mean, admittedly, for actual like simulation of gravity, the smaller such a thing is, the faster it has to spin. But that's maybe a bit inhumane. I'm pretty sure if I stand close to this, it's gonna kill me.
No, you can fly through the middle.
That's what I'm doing, because I don't want to die. I just
Yeah.
got here.
Hold on, I'll shut it down.
Also, I like that there's no gravity here.
I haven't added any gravity generators in yet.
Yeah, you've made this stylish meeting area, and the things that you've forgotten: a medical room to spawn there, and gravity.
Well, in fairness, it's space. You don't really need gravity in space, do you? There we go.
mean,
One medical room.
I would argue gravity's like the major thing that you want in space. It's like
Fine.
the main player in space.
Fine.
No, if there's no gravity in space, all that you have is a cloud. If that. But okay, so we're making destroyers today.
By the sounds of it, that is correct. I think the build areas that we have at the moment are, I'd say, big enough for destroyers.
But do we have any qualifiers when we say destroyer?
Okay, so first things first, we need to think of what a destroyer actually does on the battlefield at the end of the day.
It's a small ship with a lot of firepower. It's the extreme TLDR of them.
Yes.
They're not on the scale of fighters. They're not going to be zipping around too much, but they are relatively fast-moving, decently armored, and their main thing is to take down things way bigger than they are.
Let's see. Destroyer. Destroyer is a fast, maneuverable, long-endurance warship intended as an escort. So, I'd say large grid, because a small grid destroyer doesn't sound particularly
Durable.
Let's see. Let's say large grid. This, I would say, is relatively good as our build size limit. I don't think we'll go bigger than this, to be quite honest. Like this feels about right, to be honest. Shall we say? Actually, let's go grab a LCD
Screen.
panel and write some of this down.
Yep.
LCD panel. There we go. Okay. So, for a vessel, oh, that's very blue. For a destroyer vessel, let's say we're gonna want at least 1 to 2 turrets, maybe.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, don't.
Oh.
There's no need to stand on ceremony, as it were.
Who's standing on ceremony here? Okay, so large grid, 1 to 2 turrets minimum. This is going to be a fight, I guess.
Yes,
Because there's definitely the whole.
anyway.
Yeah, which, lucky us, we get 2 PvP occasions, like one after the other. Let's see, what else?
I would
Does
say
it
it
need to have
needs a survival kit.
Yeah,
Not a medical room, but definitely a survival kit.
yeah, definitely. Interior spaces. Do these need to have interiors, or is that just showing off?
I would say they need interior space and enough interior space for at least a crew of 4 people.
Right. Bearing in mind, there's only the 2 of us.
Bearing in mind there's only the 2 of us, but it
one
is a
to a ship,
destroyer.
less.
Like, it would be crewed, realistically speaking. Okay. What else? Would a destroyer carry...
Yes. What? would a destroyer carry what?
Would a destroyer carry an additional fighter craft or some form of escape vessel?
Probably not. I'm gonna say. Like,
Okay.
these days, most like ships in general will have like inflatables, but
Yeah.
Not for like the expectation of any of that, and certainly not for fighting. More just because
Alright, then.
they're small enough when they're uninflated, you can just chuck them everywhere. And why wouldn't you want to have them?
Mm-hmm.
If your ship goes down, you're going to be thankful you have a small boat to like hang out in for a few days.
What is the largest caliber of weapon we want to allow on a destroyer?
Ooh. I mean, you had a railgun on your fighter.
Yes, I did.
Which I'm gonna say was maybe out of the weight class. As little good as it did you.
I think it could have been I think the railgun could have been better against large targets. But yeah, for its size, it wasn't particularly useful.
There's a ton of weapons here that I do not in the slightest bit recognize.
Yes, the largest caliber of weapon we can go with is either a 500mm railgun or a 500mm gun turret or a 250mm railgun. I don't think we want to go that high.
10 megajoule plasma cannon.
Yes, that's small grid only, though.
Lucian,
Yes.
this is why I say stick to vanilla, because I actually know what the vanilla weapons are like.
I don't know what these weapons are like either.
Lucian, the 400mm gun turret has floors to it.
Yes. The 500mm gun turret has anti-aircraft guns attached to it. But as I was saying, I think, realistically speaking, the highest we want to go on a destroyer would either be a 75mm railgun or the 203mm gun turrets.
I'm gonna say 75mm.
Well, the 75mm railgun is equivalent to the 203mm to the standard 203mm gun.
Let me have a look at this thing. God, there's 3 different kinds of railgun. Okay, the 75mm does certainly look like a deck gun, I would say. Okay. 3,000 meters per second projectile speed. Max AI range 3 kilometers.
We're gonna have a big battlefield.
We're not gonna see each other is what's gonna happen. We're just gonna be blips on each other's radar. Or the what was it you said?
203mm gun turret.
203 millimeter gun turret. There you are. Okay, which it has corridors in the bottom of the damn thing.
Yes, there's the dual weapon shot and there's the single. There's two of them.
Did you turn on like NPC factions? Because I just got
they were on by
Imperial
default.
settings.
They were on by default.
My God, there's 2 T junctions at the bottom of this thing.
Yeah, but as I said, there's two 203mm gun turrets. One of them's a single barrel, one of them's a double barrel. The double barrel is a lot bigger, it takes up a lot more space.
Yeah, single gun turret. Okay, right. This looks more like it should be from, like, a black and white photo from World War I, but... yeah. Okay. I really wish you'd stuck to vanilla, but oh well. I know vanilla.
Okay, there we go. What else? Wait, are we going with 1 to 2 turrets minimum or 1 to 2 turrets maximum?
I think it's minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah.
So what's our maximum on turrets then?
As many as you can reasonably fit, I guess.
Okay, no, we have to put a max, because if we go with as many as we can reasonably fit, you will make a cube, and then there will be gun turrets all over it. That's unfair, realistically speaking. So let's go with a maximum of 8.
Okay, 8 turrets max.
8 turrets max.
Rightio.
Okay. Anything else we can think of?
Chat, can you think of anything? Do you window the game as it looks like you're playing in window mode? Are you
Yeah,
playing in windowed
I
mode?
windowed my game to show off the spinny thing. I
Ah.
just realized I hadn't changed that back.
Who doesn't want Cube? I mean, I enjoy Cube. Cube was a good series. A lot of fun, lot of inventiveness in Cube. A lot of great practical effects. Anyone who's under 18, do not go looking up Cube. Just telling you.
Okay, anything else?
People melt in Cube. I think that's reasonable.
I'd say
It's a
that's...
PCU limit, but I swear that's gonna be a PCU limit might be hard.
There is no PC limit on this world, so, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that'll do. I think that'll do. Do we want... No, I don't think we want to set a, I don't think we want to set a specific thrust requirement.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm
So
probably
it's going to be. It's also going to be difficult for us to test whether we hit the thrust requirement without
Yes.
one of us seeing the other ship.
That is true. That is true. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to call dibs on this side of the station. Because it was the first one I could think of. And, I'd say, let's get to work.
All right.
Okay.
So let's see. I better start looking up some. That's a hole again. Why is it every time you build a large like hub kind of location, there is a hole in the floor that I inevitably fall down repeatedly?
Well, in fairness, this is an unfinished hub location, so...
Yeah, because you spend so much time on the spinny.
Well, no. I spent about half the amount of time on the spinny as I did on the rest of the station, so...
Right. Let's see. Destroyer, not the Godzilla enemy. Although that would probably be quite effective in this particular case.
Let's see.
Nor the character from 4.
I'm good without the giant triangles from Star Wars. Thank you, Google. I like the look of that, though.
That is an interesting destroyer.
Oh?
It might be difficult to implement though. I'm not sure. There's too much. There's a lot of chest hair, and I don't think space engineers will do well with that.
Okay. Ooh, I just had an idea, actually.
Oh.
What is the ship from that film called?
Which film?
Titan AE.
Oh.
Or Titan After Earth. Valkyrie, that's what it's called. Okay, this might be doable. Are we thinking any restrictions on spinal weapons, i.e. non-turret weapons?
I mean, things you have to manually point?
Yes.
How much of the high power do we want to leave to the turrets?
I am not fussed, honestly.
Is that another as many as you can put?
I mean, I'd say a limit on 3 emplaced weapons.
Okay.
I would say that's a fair thing, honestly.
There. Okay. Add it.
Okay. Not sure how well this is gonna work, but I think I can manage something interesting.
You've made the interior most part of these half slabs, so I can't just build directly off them.
Well, you can build off the sides of them.
Yeah, I just didn't. I had to actually find them first. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
And we said large grid.
We said large grid, yes.
To be gone from my bar, light armor. There we go. Okay. Do I want to be ballsy again and and use a helm, or do I want to use an actual cockpit? Because it worked so well for me last time and so poorly for you.
Well, in fairness, the last time my seat was completely exposed for the most part, so... Whereas in this instance, I'm relatively sure we'll be having at least a bridge of some sort.
I think the industrial cockpit is the most durable of the lot. Though you wouldn't know it, because every time I make one, it ends up getting broken immediately. Okay, and it said crew of 4.
Crew, max, or, well, required crew quarters for at least 4 people, yes.
What are you defining as crew quarters? Because I've seen your ships.
Beds.
Right.
Now, you can add more detail
Cryobots?
if you want, but beds is at least required. Maybe a toilet if you feel like it.
That's getting a bit big for this build space.
Not really.
This build space is like 8 large grid squares wide.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I hope you've programmed the hinges, because I'm going to have to go up or down to get out of here.
Yeah, I've programmed the hinges.
Okay.
As in, I can select all of them and press one button and they all open, so...
And a survival kit. Which logically we want actually to be able to heal people.
Mm-hmm. I would say so, yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to make a core object here so I can detach this thing from the station and get to work. So, is there seriously no, like, reinforced conveyor group item?
Nope,
There it
it's
is.
just under the normal conveyors.
Yeah, it's under the junction. Very odd. Oof. I don't know that there exists a proper point for this, but here we go. How do I have 5-way? Oh, it's because I'm still attached to your to your base. That's why. I'm guessing that's why, at least.
Possibly.
It's like, why do I have symmetry set up for apparently every direction imaginable? Ah. Okay. Right. Let's see what I can do.
Oh. Okay. Think this will... Point defense. Definitely need point defense. if I that there. Ooh, that actually fits quite nicely. Well, kind of. I need a small adjustment. Maybe move it back a spot.
Access granted.
No. I need a better curve. Give me a better curve game. There we go. I think I need a pin on the back of this. There we go. That doesn't look too bad, actually. I quite like that. Does mean I can't fit that gun turret back there. Shit. That'll be fine. Okay. Main superstructure. You are done with the horse shit, Luca? Interesting. I assume by that you mean work. Ooh, that might leave my hydrogen tank exposed. Probably not a good idea. Actually no, that should be fine. Time to build a wedding arch. Don't scream too loud, my neighbors might hear you through my headphones. I doubt that, but at the same time, I don't know your headphones well enough to be able to tell. You listen to everything at max volume for your bad ears. Fair enough. How's it going on your end, Lying?
This area is very small for a large grid build.
Mm-hmm. Destroyers aren't big, though, so I think it works fine.
Also, it's an even width, and I don't like that. I like having my cockpits in the middle.
Hmm? What do you mean?
It's 8 blocks wide and not 7.
It is. Yeah, you're right. I'm still making mine odd on the middle, so it doesn't
Same.
really make a difference
I am
to me.
forcing
So
this if I have to.
thinking I might make it 1 block wider for next time.
For the moment, I'm dealing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not happy about it.
I will not take notes.
If destroyers are a small build, what is the Crown of Thorns? The Crown of Thorns was a mistake, is what it was.
The Crown of Thorns? I'm curious now.
It's from my carousel,
I see.
save, and it's I was tasked with building a battleship.
Oh, I see. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, but the battleship has a few flaws. First among them, I didn't understand exactly how decoys work,
Ah, yes, that could be a problem.
which is that the decoys need to be the closest part of your ship, but otherwise they are self-repairing. So there's that's nice. The other thing was that it's really heckin' slow. So it can't really. It was built to complete contract missions, but by the time it actually gets to the mission, the enemy have pretty much already pegged it.
I see.
So its main stratagem is to just warp in with the jump drive, shoot with the railgun. That sort of detail.
conveyor there. T-junction there. More conveyor. No, actually. Yes, more conveyor there. Put that there. So that there is a gap there. Put that in there like that. I quite like this design actually.
The other voice sounds oddly familiar. I should hope so.
Hey Chozo. Yeah, that would be Lying in Bedmon, who is a good friend. They are a good, fantastic creator. Very, very good friend of mine.
It's not like you just sing praises of me.
What do you... I make a point of singing your praises at almost the end of every stream we have together, Lying. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Lies and deceit.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, you may know me from such things as Witch in the Woods, Chaosville, the Come Block Home Project, all sorts of things. If you've been around for a very particularly long time, you may know me from Dumb Ways to Die in Tekkit.
God, that is old, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure how well this ship will work, but we'll see.
I'm having so much trouble just getting this thing to fit. But I'm persevering.
Good for you.
Or at least I think it sounded eerily similar to Green.
Grian? Grian? Grian?
Apparently Green.
Why? Of all people?
Yeah, not a comparison I'd have drawn.
No, not. Okay, fair enough, I guess. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but Grian, really?
You can hear it, Darkheart? I can't.
I can't either.
I can't.
Grian's voice is a lot like deeper.
No.
In some ways. Or is it?
It's different, that's for sure.
It's definitely different. I do not hear the similarity, so. Is he fucking British? Yes, he's British, Aluka. I'm also British. So is Lying. We're all British. All of the quote-unquote popular YouTubers are British.
Yeah, it's like our main export at this point.
Oh, God. You've never heard Grian in your life? Well, there you go. Okay, let's put that to there, and then we can decorate the hull a little bit.
I'm in so tight here. I keep hitting the walkway around it. Let's get rid of all the thrusters and see where I can fit them in.
reminds me I need to put some sideways thrust on this thing.
No, you don't.
What do you mean, no I don't?
It'll be perfectly fine without it.
Uh-huh.
Yep, definitely no foreseeable problems.
I can foresee at least one or two.
No foreseeable problems. None whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I could use a... Ooh, hold on. I need to test something all of a sudden.
Do you want me to look away?
Hmm? No, 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 no. You're fine. I'm just wondering if this will work. Or if this will just destroy itself. Actually, I'll test this somewhere else. How about here? Give me thruster.
Give me thrust in my life, keep me happy. Give me first in my life, I say. That actually sounds a little bit TOS.
Hmm.
That's not going to be as good at armor, but it adds a bit of greebling to this thing, which is, you know, nice. We appreciate the greeble.
Okay.
Look at my chat. Do you want to stretch redeem, or will that hurt your bones? I think
Just go
technically it's my
right
calculus.
to
Is the one.
pull.
Do you happen to know offhand what the damage area is from a thruster firing? Or an ion thruster?
Ion thruster, 1 block, 5 length, I think. It depends on the size of the thruster, though, line.
What do you mean by 1 block 5 length?
Okay, so a small ion thruster will only burn around it, around the back of it, in a lengthwise of 5 and a widthwise of 1.
Right. So I need like 5 blocks of difference, is what you're saying.
Yes, I'm very quickly testing something. Oh, that actually works? The fuck? Okay, I'm happy about that. Okay, good. Good to know, good to know. I'm turning damage off again, by the way. Oh, thank you, Chozo. I do try my best. I think I prefer these being like that. It's some decent side-to-side thrust, but it's... Is it gonna be enough? I could go with 5. That is an option. Okay, I need my passages. Let's see. It's fine. thrusters. I'm adding a bit more sideways thrust than I think I'll need, but I think that's a good thing, realistically speaking. There we go. I'm gonna make the nose a little. Actually, yeah, all right. Pull that out. Much further forward can we go? We can go a little further forward, alright. Need to move the ship. Means you need some batteries. First things first, let's actually hook up the hydrogen line. T-junctions. And conveyors. There we go. Okay. What can I do? I can... Ooh, maybe. Yeah. Okay, this is where I actually need to stop mirroring the top and the bottom, I just realized. I need another passageway. Where's my passages? Where have my passages gone? There they are. I accidentally opened up Microsoft Word in the back. Oh no, we can't. Okay. Yeah, that needs to change actually. I'm gonna need a cargo container of some sort. Maybe in the front? Middle. Middle works. Cargo containers. That. T-junction. go. And that should be airtight. Should. Might not be actually. We can double check that later. Doesn't really matter if it's airtight or not. That in there. And we can put the bunks on the lower deck. I don't even know if this is going to be airtight, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Because honestly, that looks quite nice. And we can put... one set of bunks down there, and then using the half wall corner like that. Wait, why don't we just this needs, yeah, this needs a oh, butter. There goes my hydrogen tank by accident.
It is very hard to test how many gyroscopes I need for this thing in this tiny space.
Yeah. Would you like me to open the claws?
Please.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. Mildly disembark, so I can actually test this thing. Without flying so high that you can see me from the other side.
Oh, don't worry, I'm focused on what I'm building at the moment. Actually, that reminds me, I need to put my spinals in.
Yes, having a spine is very important.
Yes. Okay, so if that's where... Oh, interesting. This is missing some stuff. get rid of those temporarily. You probably got it from one of the sub bombs that Cutson dropped on my channel the other week, Nick Matt. That is probably where that came from. Hey, Composer. What are the restrictions for this craft? Let me travel inside and show you. So these are going to be destroyers. They are a large grid with a maximum of 8 turrets, 3 fixed weapons. They are required to have a survival kit and enough space inside for a sleeping complement of 4 crew. The maximum turret that we can put on it is either a 75mm or a 203. 75mm railgun or 203mm gun turret. So those are our restrictions, which I think are relatively within operational margins for a vessel such as a destroyer. Yes, weapon core enabled.
Which I'm still annoyed with you for, but oh well.
I like that.
Healing as much as I can. It's like, oh hey, let's make 2 ships that'll fight. By the way, here's a bunch of weapons you've never heard of, but I have exquisite experience with.
I have no experience with any of these weapons, lying. Like, I need you to understand that. I have
For all
none.
I know, I'm just using complete and total lemons here.
I mean, you can use the vanilla ones if you want.
I feel like I'm going to be at a disadvantage in that bit, though.
Well, it's up to you.
That's the problem. There's no experience with it at all.
Okay, and then that comes in there. And spinal emplacements. Let's see. Yes. I may need to. I need to move this a little bit. I need to move it back. Which means I need. Oh god, okay, I need to put in the flooring first.
You haven't gotten the flooring in yet?
No, I've got some of it in, but it's not complete. I've been pondering design choices, etc., etc. I haven't even got the bridge in yet. That's kind of important.
Oh. I started with that.
I started with the rear thruster pack this time.
Right, how well does this thing turn now? Better is the answer. Not
that
well. but
sounds worrying.
better. It's probably fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I need my...
God, I moved slightly to the right and my thrusters started trying to burn the station.
let's put some power in here before I go any further. Batteries. Just so that I can maneuver it around a little. Oh right, that's a good point. I could use the space for batteries. Good. Using up the spaces in between. There we go. Okay. Put in some reverse thrust just so that I can move this up outwards a little. Oh, is this still the station? It is, isn't it? Convert to ship. There we go. Okay, and we put that there.
Are you looking at my stuff?
What?
According to your chat, you're looking at my ship.
Am I? Because this is my ship
Apparently.
that I'm looking at right now. What do you mean by that, Nick? What are you on about? Because currently I'm looking at my ship. I am currently building my ship. I'm not entirely sure what you're on about. Unless you caught a glimpse of it out of the corner of your eye while I was checking the requirements board for chat. That might have been what Nick's talking about, but I don't actually know if I saw anything. I have no idea.
Uh-huh. I'm sure.
Oh, when I
You
sat...
sat in your
Oh,
ship, you had a
apparently I
side
sat in my ship and had a side view of it. I didn't see a fucking thing. I was too focused on what I was doing in my ship.
A likely story.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even sure how I've done this. What?
Congratulations? Question mark?
Oh, I think I see what's happened, and it's not pleasant.
Oh dear, what have you managed to do?
Well, I think certain parts of my ship are not actually attached to my ship somehow.
Oh no. That is a bit of a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, because if I look at some parts, there's the symmetry. If I look at those, nope. How do I remedy this?
Wow.
Yep, there's definitely parts missing. Okay.
You can probably just copy them and paste them in.
Yeah, that's how I've identified what parts are missing.
That doesn't actually look too bad.
There we go. Okay. Fix this up. Oh, and thank you for the boo pass back. Ooh.
Okay, I need that there and that there. So that I can put some upwards and downwards thrusters in, which I don't have yet.
There is a decent chance that I'm going to melt part of this build area when I'm leaving.
Hmm.
Calling it right now.
Well, currently damage is off, so you'll be fine, but...
Yay! There we go, that's a bit better.
Alright. Ooh, that could be an interesting switch up in the design style, I just realized. No, I don't like it. Actually, no, let's not. Let's use... yeah. A little bit of defensive area. We need to put in the beds. Put that in like that. And then we can put in the engineering station, basically. And that can come back to about there-ish. That there.
I think I am approaching the painting section.
Good for you.
How are you doing?
Relatively well, I think. Still a few bits and pieces that need to be put in. But I have a bridge now, so that's good.
Neat. Just sorting out my cockpit now.
Accessing engineering, you'll have to go around the front, I think. Unless we do that. Which could work, but it could also vent the... Oh,
Problems.
okay, I'm gonna have to...
Are you
reserve.
seriously trying to make a pressurized area? Is that it?
Well, yeah, kind of. It's
I feel
kind
like
of
that's-
second nature to me at this point. to make
I
them
guess.
pressurized.
But when you're talking, like, it makes sense to care about that, I guess, on like planetary. But when you're in space, just having your ship having your ship pressurized and it being an expectation that it stay pressurized seems like a bad idea.
Does it? I don't know.
Yeah, like even in like series like The Expanse, they're always in
Oh, yeah,
spacesuits
no,
during
in-
fights
yeah,
because
they're-
there's no oxygen in there when they're fighting.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the same way in Space Engineers. Like, you've always got your spacesuit on, even when you're...
It's nice to be able to breathe, not have to worry
Yeah.
about your suit's tank, but generally speaking, don't bother pressurizing it. Is my go-to here.
I suppose. I just like having a pressurized environment in my ships. It's second nature at this point to just do it.
Fair, fair.
I think I can add a light in here, actually. Might have enough space. Lovely.
Ah, I see a slight problem with Weapon Core.
Oh?
We can't give it targets like we can with the vanilla ones.
Yeah, we can.
Can we?
Mm-hmm. It's automatically done on the HUD, I think.
Is it?
Think so.
Don't know how you do this. Again with the again with the weapons that we don't know how to use.
Okay. Give me... Yeah, just...
Ah, the
conveyors,
armored
I think.
camera's handy.
Hmm?
The armored camera's handy.
Hmm. I believe that's from, Federal Utilities.
Let's see, Alt to pan, Alt Shift to change rotation type, V to reset. Okay.
Okay, that's up and down thrust and side to side thrust.
The overlay for the armored camera is a little bit hefty.
Oh?
And that. Yeah, it's just like big black. It's like big red bars over what plainly also has the
Yes.
vanilla HUD.
Yes.
That's a bit.
Get the desk yet? Composer, there's been a lot going on between everything. So no, I do not have the desk yet. My desk will be coming through in hopefully about a month, but I have to move house first. So it's gonna be a little while before that happens. But the good news is I'm moving house in like 3 days. So,
Yay!
yay.
Before I forget, I need to put connectors on this thing.
Probably a good idea. Survival kit. Knew I'd
Did you
forgotten
forget the
something.
survival kit?
Not so much forget it as just realize that I need it. I need to figure out a place to put it. I mean, I don't really need an engineering station right next to the rear hydrogen tank, I don't think.
I'm sorely tempted to just use vanillas, but the ranges on them are so much lower than the weapon cores.
I mean,
really don't
weapon
wanna
core still
sacrifice
affects the vanilla weapons, so...
I'm looking at the ranges.
Hmm.
Like, the artilleries are at max range, 2 kilometers. The 203 has a range somewhere in the vicinity of, like, 3 to 8. So if I pick the weapon core ones, it is magnificently better than if I go vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Me and my partner are moving in together, Pyro. And he's actually buying a place, as opposed to renting, which is one of the main reasons why we're actually able to find a place at all. And also the fact that we've been trying to buy the place for the past year and a half, which is the other reason why we're able to buy it at all. So yeah. Oh, right, of course, well, that makes things so much simpler.
oh?
I just remembered that the survival kit has the ports on the side, not the
Yeah.
bottom. Which is kind of annoying, but actually makes this somewhat easier. I need
Right, what's a good paint job for
armored
this?
conveyor. T-junction.
Bearing in mind that there is no... camouflage is semi-irrelevant in these fights, because we can still just target each other from the HUD.
Actually, no. What we'll do is we'll put this down there. That way it's nice and cozy. Take those away.
Like that as a base, that's not too bad. Let's used that. Oh, that certainly looks aggressive.
Go.
I know that this is something that I just picked up from like the old school vanilla kind of like the big red ship, but having just a line of color on your ship is just something I always have to do. I can't not anymore. It's just protocol.
Give me this. Actually, I need to move the ship first before I put this in.
Same way that I just have conveyor lines and such painted yellow. It's just sort of my standard protocol. It's how you know what thing is where.
I think I have more than enough side-to-side thrust. I can take out some.
I have as much side to side as I do forward and back. Which is probably going to be useful. Also, Gawain, welcome. Hi, how are you? I'm going to presume, based on your Arthurian name, that your follower, your viewers and whatnot are Knights of the Round. So hello, welcome. We are currently... We're approaching the end of the build phase of a build-off here. We're building destroyers. This is mine. I would show you Lucian's, but they've still got some time here. Yeah. But yes, hello, everybody. I kind of want
Ooh.
to add like neons to this, but I'm pretty sure anywhere I can build neons, they'll either get blown off immediately or they'll compromise the armor. Maybe.
I'm just putting in my reversing thrusters because I didn't have any.
Okay, that
Kind of not
seems...
helpful.
Yeah, that seems like a bad thing. So I can put them there. There shouldn't be any danger. Yeah. Okay. Neons serving absolutely no function, but they look
But
nice.
they look pretty.
They look pretty. There we go. Sawtooth directed at your way. Well, welcome. Hello. There's definitely going to be some combat in a hot second because our wheel of random builds selected another combat.
Yep.
There we go. If I put them there, they'll get blown off by my own thrusters, so I had to leave them. But yeah. So I feel like you would have a particular affinity for this ship, mostly because it's painted perfectly black for the most part. I want to paint the interior a different color, but there's the door. There we go.
Right.
I do think this looks pretty good. I don't know how functional it's gonna be, but it does look pretty nice. Alright. Docking, survival kits, can sleep a crew of 4, max of 8 turrets. I think I'm ready to go.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a minute. Because I'm not quite done yet.
We'll say it turns a bit slowly, but something this size, made out of almost exclusively heavy armor, probably...
Oh, you've gone exclusively heavy armor? Alright.
Oh yeah. You'll see why when you look at this thing, but yes, I've got exclusively heavy armor.
Alright. I'm quite light armored, honestly. But I think I'm gonna be faster. Honestly.
You are almost definitely going to be faster. I will call that right now.
I mean, the main reason I think I'm gonna be faster is because I'm using hydrogen thrust.
Oh.
Yeah.
That also makes you explosive.
It does. It does.
And
but
I do
my
wonder
acceleration
how,
is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, I do wonder what your conveyor system's going to be like in that case as well. How redundant have you made it?
Relatively redundant. There's lots of like different points across it that I would call redundancy.
You could blow off half of this thing and it would still have conveyor access to everything. So we'll see. Yep, I'm all gun, and in fact it is 11 o'clock, which means time.
Did we actually put a time limit on this? Because I still have stuff to do.
We have an hour left. We had an hour, so.
Well, I'm still putting stuff together, unfortunately. So you're gonna have to give me a minute.
Oh. If I put anything else for convenience onto this thing, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up obscuring my turret lines. So this is what we got for now.
Okay, I need 75mm.
Yeah, I think we're good here. This
Mhm.
should be able to take quite a substantial beating, depending upon how ridiculous the weapon core weapons are.
They're pretty good.
This thing is built for heavy redundancy, heavy firepower, and heavy durability.
Okay, I have put my beds in. And I need the corner piece there. Give me the batteries to put along the keel line. That needs to be a small cargo with the I want that there. Okay. That doesn't look too bad actually. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. Six. That needs to be a T-junction. Well, no, that needs to be a cross junction, so we'll just conveyor junction in there, and then a T-junction there. Okay. There. I would like to add little fins on this, but unfortunately I don't think I have the space. Oh well. Let's see, we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so... And that's what I was saving this space for. Go. And we can seal that off this.
Any day now.
Yeah. Hold your horses.
I cannot. These horses are stallions, each one.
Mm-hmm.
Thoroughbreds.
Sure.
Oh, I'm pretty chuffed with this build, I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty nice, and I think it's going to be pretty dang functional.
Well, I'm pretty happy with what I've got so far. Going to very quickly make sure.
And the horse's name is Chat. Yes, at least one of the horses is Chat. Chat wants to see me blow you away.
Well, I'm sure that well, I don't know that will happen, but I'm sure that Chat is going to be entertained nonetheless.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is it worth painting the doors blue just so they're a little more sticky outy? Not sure.
Ah.
I'm gonna
Actually,
replace
I don't
this
think
floor piece that I have apparently removed at some stage.
Final checks and all that.
It's the wrong color, but oh well. I'm sure that won't annoy anyone.
Hmm.
Alright, feel free to close the grips if you like.
Close the what?
Assuming your the hinges. Assuming that your ship still fits within them.
Oh, it does, but I don't think we need to close them at this point.
Oh yeah. This is pretty shit. Now, how quickly can I get this to 100? Slightly more importantly, how easily can I get this out of the dock? without very
good
clearly
luck.
just showing the whole thing to you, at least.
I would say good luck. But I'm not actually looking at your ship right now, so if you speed away real quick, you could probably give it a test flight.
Oh yeah, she's picking up speed slowly, but that is the price I paid here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. This is a lot slower than the fighters we made.
Oh boy.
And I also made my fighter out of pretty much 100% heavy.
Hmm.
Quick question, what's the speed limit?
110. It's the normal one.
Okay. Right, here we are. That is how far I got. I got from 0 to 100 in about 2.5 kilometers.
Not bad.
We'll see how far away I am by the time I stop is the next thing.
Okay, I need another half corridor because I think I'm gonna stick with that side thrust, honestly. And let's add in the entrance.
Right, about 2.5 kilometers to slow down again.
Oof, that is hefty.
Well, it's the same forwards and backs, so, yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Alright, headed back. Yeah, my choice of armor and my choice of thruster complement is gonna be biting me, but fortunately we're not doing a foot race.
Hmm. Okay. Let me...
Oh, I think I'm coming in on the wrong side of the station. You may want to close your eyes.
I'm inside the ship at the moment. I can't see a fucking thing.
Okay. Power looks good. As long as I'm not constantly breaking from 100 anyways.
That's one of the things that I actually have an advantage on, is I don't use power for my thrust.
It just bounced, apparently. I'm not sure on what. To mildly dodge your big spinny end.
Ooh, this thing looks sharp. As in
Which
really pointy.
Which thing? Your thing?
Yeah, my ship.
Huh.
looks
I'm not looking.
rather
I'm not looking at
pointy.
your ship. Mine looks pretty mean. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say. I'm gonna say mine looks pretty mean. I wouldn't want to
Oh.
meet mine in a dark alley.
Fair enough.
Granted, it would need to be a very big dark alley.
Yes. Yes, it would, probably.
If I rammed anything, I don't see it anymore, so. Take a blueprint
Well,
of this.
there's no damage on in this world anyway, so you...
Oh, that's why. Yeah, I probably bounced
Yeah.
off the station and did nothing. Right. Blueprint made of the unholy.
The Unholy? That's what you're calling it?
That's what I'm calling it.
Alright, that is definitely a name.
Well, you know, when you're going into battle, pick a name that will strike fear in the enemy, like J.K. Rowling.
No.
Exactly.
Okay. I could add... do I have... I do have the space.
Yes. What for? What are you thinking?
Well, currently I only have 2 spinal-mounted weapons. I'm thinking I might be able to add a third. And I think I can, yeah.
Well, feel free.
I just realized I have no antenna on my ship. I'll have to
Neither do I.
fix that.
It won't matter too much, but yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? Lucian's chat? The battery looks like an easy target? Okay.
Oh, you mean the batteries that I was in the process of covering up? Yes, I'm sure they are an easy target.
And so is an antenna, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I don't know where I put an antenna here that doesn't just that doesn't just basically serve as a shield.
Hmm.
Or more specifically, something to block gunfire out. Yeah, I actually don't think I have space on this ship for an antenna.
What, not even one of the tall ones?
No, especially one of the tall ones, really.
But the tall ones are thin.
Yeah, I don't have space for them.
Hmm.
My entire exterior is armor plating and half blocks and such.
Fair enough.
So I actually don't think I have space. Like there? Okay, just give the thing a horn, why not? Yeah, that somewhat spoils the aesthetic a little bit. Ah well. It's on the blueprint, that's fine. An interesting stratagem that I haven't gone for would have been to build a ship that just has welders embedded into it.
That is something that people have done.
Yeah.
It does
I mean, another
work surprisingly well.
I'll be honest, if I was going for cheese, the entire exterior of this ship would be furnaces. So like absolutely no word of a lie. The best thing you can use for armor is refineries. No question. Because it has 1,200 steel plates at the bottom of it. So it is actually better than any armor available in this game. So if you just have a wall of refineries and then some welders behind it, your enemy's never cutting through to you.
That
There's just no
does
question.
sound fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's absolute cheese. I have restrained myself and built something that will actually, like, function for combat here.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I've just realized I put the antenna on the back. This isn't a horn. It's a tail. Well, I guess I'm painting it orange then. There.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 turret weapons, 3 spinal mounted.
Yep. Survival kits. And space for 4 crew members.
I'm very quickly going to put on the antenna.
Yeah, component density, Stephen House, that is exactly the thing. Whereas if you compare that to a piece of heavy armor only has 200 components in it. That's it. It's utterly ridiculous. But of course, it's heavily expensive, so if you're doing that in, like, survival, where you have to actually get all of your components, effective, but expensive. Lucian, are you done yet?
Come
Come on.
just give it a once over.
You've had like an extra 20 minutes over me here.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's how it is.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I'm done, actually.
Unfortunately, you're the host, so you get to make the rules. Is that it?
I think I'm done. I think I'm done.
Okay. Well, my ship has been blueprinted.
That is a point. I need to name in blueprint.
Yep. So I'm coming over and I'm bringing the unholy. Or I guess specifically, I am bringing all that is unholy.
Oopsie. Oh my god, what have you built?
What have you built?
I have built a ship that has no gyroscopes. I didn't realize.
Too late.
I realized why I no. That is something that I do actually need to put in, and I just realized why I left those gaps at the front of my ship. It was for the gyroscopes.
Oh, such a pity. Such a pity.
I need to get here real quick. Give me a second.
Oh, that is so many hydrogen thrusters.
Oh yeah.
Yum yum yum.
That's a fun time.
You've got 3 railguns at the front now. That's your spinals.
Those are my spinals. Yeah. I mean, we did say 3 as the limit.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
So okay.
Okay,
Here
let's
we
take
have
a look at
the heavily
oh my
armored.
God.
Here we
You've
have the
gone
heavily
for-
armored unholy.
Ooh, okay. That is an interesting design.
So much like my fighter, this is redundant up the wazoo. So there's
One
these
thing
main...
I worry about, actually, with your vessel is you don't have any point defense.
I don't. I also have enough armor to mostly not care.
That is fair. That is fair.
But the main thing here is that this thing, as I say, redundant, incredibly. So there's the main conveyor lines that run behind each turret, but those also crisscross. So if you knock it out on one side, it can reroute. And then inside this main central core here, this is just pure heavy armor. There is nothing here. That it is going to be so incredibly hard to interrupt my ammo supply.
Okay.
And then basically every single one of the every single angle you can approach this from, there is always at least half the turrets pointed at you.
All right.
Whereas if I get behind you, there is like nothing stopping me from just shooting into your main engine block.
Perhaps.
Now unlike you, I have no spinals, so I'm putting a lot of faith in
You are
heavy armor still being relevant against weapon core.
You are.
But yeah.
I do think heavy armor still works pretty damn well in comparison.
Yeah, you've
Wait,
also got
why
your
is-
pressurized environment. You've got all of you. I can see.
Oh, my
your-
my environment isn't pressurized. There's no
Okay, I was gonna say I can see your actual cargo. Do you just have the one cargo container?
No, there's multiple cargo containers spread throughout the whole thing.
I
It's
was
just
gonna
that that's
say,
the one large.
I'm
Also,
not even sure how many
why is
I
my ship
have.
missing tiny bits and pieces here? That's weird.
Did you hack up somewhat? Yeah, I've got
No.
8 different cargo containers in here.
I think some of the mirroring just didn't work properly for some reason.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. So what is your... How much of your armor is heavy?
Most of it's light, but there's a lot of heavy armor plating over the big areas, basically.
Is this turret shooting into your own armor?
No. That's well, it is a little retracted, so it's more defensible, but it has less of an arc, basically.
Ah, I see. Whereas I've gone for big arcs.
Yes, you've gone for really
Because
big
I
arcs.
want maximum turret exposure at all times.
Whereas I've gone for maneuverability and point defense.
Yes. You've also got glass, which I have nothing of.
Yes, this is true. But glass is relatively durable in
That-
Space Engineers, so you know.
And you say that, but cockpit exposure was your problem last time.
Yeah.
That was what killed you both times. But yeah, I am... The Unholy is built to take so much punishment. Like, it's slow, I will say, relatively speaking, it's fairly slow, but that's also because I went with small thrusters as opposed to big thrusters because I got more of them so I can survive losing some. Like, you're gonna struggle to kill this thing. My biggest problem, I think, is mainly I'm gonna struggle to see your thing. But you can take less punishment than I can. Plus,
Okay.
if your big central cargo container here happens to have ammunition in when it takes damage, it will detonate and basically core
That
your
is
ship.
fair, but also I'm thinking that we might want to just stick with creative for these ships for combat.
Why?
Well, the cargoes and the stuff will detonate regardless, but I'm thinking it's going to take a fucking age to load them all up.
You're not wrong there. You're not wrong
Yeah.
there. Okay, let me...
Also, make sure to group your weapons.
Already
Um,
done.
okay.
I was waiting for like 20 minutes. I've already done that. Okay, just gonna duck that there. There we go. Spare unholy. Oh yeah, you've got a cockpit, so you can actually just like sit down and see. I do have a camera, but I'm probably gonna be using mainly third person for this.
Then fair enough. I mean, I didn't expect to use first person for
Yeah, I
giant
I
ships
didn't
like
plan it
this.
either.
Okay.
Right, 5 kilometers was it?
Yeah, I'd say 5
So
kilometers is a good point.
don't forget to spare your ship.
Yes, I will. Once I've set up my groups properly, I will, make sure.
Getting to 5 kilometers for me is easy. It's the time it takes me to go to 100 and back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the antenna is not a part of the main design here. It's just, I literally just tacked it on. Please do not subtract me like aesthetic points for that antenna. But yeah, this is very much the heavily armored core kind of approach, I think. Right. Ha! Combat approaches.
Combat approaches, indeed.
I hope. Also, there's a pirate raider apparently around.
Okay.
Hmm.
No, I don't have, well, my spinal mounted railguns don't seem to have a, button to, they don't have a weapon group for some reason.
Weird.
Whoa, whoa, whoopsie.
What happens?
Yeah, my, apparently there is something that just spawned at the station, and
Is it
my
targeting
ship is
my
not
LCD?
happy with it.
What do you mean something that spawned at the station?
Wait, did you just leave the, Oh, you
left the
did.
hatch.
Okay, I'm gonna have to very quickly get away from the station because your copy of your ship just started shooting me.
Oh, right. I'm dreadfully sorry. I forgot about
No, it's fine.
that.
I mean, we don't have damage on at the moment either, so you're good.
have
But
to
I need to
remember
get
that.
away from it so that my ship will stop shooting it. So give me a second to just
We'll
get
save
more
this
than
one.
3
This is-
kilometers away.
My forward camera here has a lovely view. This is gorgeous.
I mean, at least I can tell that my point defense are working. So there's that. Okay. Was I involved in Wasted's 10v10v10 series? No, I was not. At least I don't believe I was, Stephen House, though I may be incorrect about that. I don't remember. I can't remember all of Wasted series, so... Okay, slowing her down. Groups. Oh! C. Hughes! Thank you for the follow, my friend, and welcome to the stream. Okay. Real quick, need to blueprint, and then I will save this version of the world and we can come back to it for the next round, so give me a second.
Alright. You ready?
Give me a second. Okay. Control B. And save as build v build combat 1. Okay. Let me get in my vessel and we can get going.
Alright. So, on your mark.
Get set. I don't actually see you anymore. Where are you? Where have you gone? Have you turned your antenna off?
Don't worry about it.
Flying! That's unfair. Okay, there we go.
You'll still be able to target my weapons, it's fine.
Alright.
Speaking of, I need to get weapon repair. But oh right, yes, I realized I can't actually have it to do anything.
Okay.
Check the
3,
ship mode for these turrets.
2, 1, go!
Tally ho! At least I know that my ship will automatically shoot you when you get close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we've got tracking.
Ooh, hello.
Hi there. Wait, we still have damage turned off.
Oh, fucking hell, you're right.
I was like, hang on, I'm definitely
Hang
taking
on.
hits. Why is literally nothing happening?
Yeah, why is nothing happening? Hold on a minute. No, I seem to have taken some damage, actually.
Oh, am I just that tanky? Oh yeah, I'm taking
Maybe.
damage. Never mind, we're good, we're good.
I don't know where you are. This is annoying.
Did you
now
not
I know
target
where
lock
you
me?
are, actually. Ooh.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. I'm just seeing shots arc over the top of me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I start to hit you, you're screwed.
Ooh. Nothing's getting destroyed is my thing. Everything's just getting warped. I think damage might still
Same.
be off, and it's just being weird about it.
Yeah, that's what appears to be happening for me. Because I'm pretty sure you should have taken out like one of my turrets by now. Oh, hi there. How you doing?
Hello. So, yeah, I think damage is still off, honestly. Oh,
Okay.
bonk. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Let's reset the world and we can... I'll turn damage off. next
Edit
time.
the settings, yeah.
Yeah. Exit to main menu.
Okay.
Load.
Like, we can actually get a fight in where we actually have stakes.
Mm.
Yeah, this build was heavily influenced by the Almighty from Destiny 2. Which is basically just an H shape that can kill the sun.
Yes, I remember.
I haven't gone quite as big
remember.
as the Almighty. Right, let me know when the world is ready.
It is loading. Hopefully this time we'll actually have... Oh, I still need to get away from the space station.
Probably good to do that before you turn damage off.
Yes.
Unless you'd like to fly in half a ship. You know, whichever works. Wait, hang on, isn't damage like a setting for the world?
No, it's a admin command.
Okay, so why didn't it work the first time? Did you not turn it off the first time?
I didn't turn it off the first time.
Okay, right.
I just forgot to, so don't worry about it. I'm going to get 5 kilometers away. I'm going to turn off the thing. I'm going to make another save, just to make sure. And then... where's it back? Fist. And... allow damage off. Okay.
Yep, here I am. Let's see, I see beacons. That's the pirate.
Ooh.
I don't currently see you, I don't think.
Ah, I see. Okay, that's fine. Well, I should be GIL antenna 2.
Not reading.
Okay, let me turn the antenna up,
yeah,
up
let me
on the
turn my
range
antenna
then,
range up
and
too.
you can turn yours up too as well, because I can't see. I've turned
yeah,
mine
now I
up
got
to
you.
10 kilometers.
You're
There you are.
slightly more than 5 kilometers, which is the default setting.
Let's see. Groups, fine. Camera. There we go. Alright. Damage is off. Save as build v build. Save. Alright. Ready. 3,
Set.
2, 1, go! Okay, that's not fair lying. Stop turning your antenna off. It's
Nothing was
actively
said.
detrimental to the combat.
Nothing was said about it.
No,
I can
you
still
turn
see
it
you
on.
just fine. Also, my guns are, like, not caring about whether or not I've got this thing turned on, so don't worry about it too much.
Ooh, I'm just seeing things fly over my head. Ooh, that was a hit. That was a couple of hits. I'm smoking.
This was like a bad orientation for you.
Whoa,
Oh,
hi! I couldn't
Ramming
see
is
for the
bad?
smoke.
Oh, this is a really bad position for you.
Ooh. Oh, there I go. There goes my cockpit.
Oh, grand. Shut your ship off for me. It's still shooting me.
Is it? I can't. I can't shut my ship off. It's... Hold on. There we go. Turning it off. Turning yours off as well.
There we go.
Ooh.
Well,
Spicy.
I've been in
How are
better
you looking?
condition. I've been better.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
have
quickly
no
grab a copy
thrusters
of my
left.
current ship. Oh, there goes a burning piece of my ship.
Yeah, I've lost one
I've
of
lost
my.
you. Where are you?
I don't have an antenna left. is
Oh,
probably
I
part
see.
of it.
Hmm.
I think bits of you are in me.
That's lovely.
Yes, that's a sentence. I know. I'm
all
flying
right.
backwards away from you.
Head back to the station and bring a copy of your current damage with you. And we can take a look together.
I can figure out how to get out of here. Okay, there we go. Relative damage. Hooray! Just gotta remember to rejoin the faction. There we go. Okay. May take me a bit. I'm about 15 kilometers away.
Oh, you're further than I am, actually.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. You killed literally every thruster I have. So
Oh, really? Was that
Yeah.
why you were just stationary?
I wasn't stationary. I was just flying uncontrolled. I couldn't turn my dampers back on.
Interesting. Alright.
But my cockpit remained intact, so I
Your
was still
cockpit
able
remained
to fly.
intact, but your thrust disappeared. Whereas
Yeah,
I
but
still
not my
had most
guns.
of mine.
You cut a huge swath out of my my central section, but my guns were unimpeded.
Well, yeah, you did have...
Yeah, because they
I wasn't
they have
actually...
infinite
I didn't
ammo.
have my AI set to target your weaponry, so I suppose that's the difference.
Yeah, you probably should have interrupted my conveyor lines, except that we had creative on, so...
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, you didn't kill my guns, so my guns were still able to eat you. Especially at close range. That was a poor choice.
Yeah, I definitely should have kept you at range, but the problem was, you kept turning off your antenna, which is rude and unsportsmanlike.
There was no rule against turning off the antenna. There was no
Some
rule that
might
said we had to
even call
have
it
an antenna.
cheating.
Some would call it information warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Right, 5.5 clicks out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a valid tactic, says PhD composer. I mean, you have to believe them. They compose PhDs. Or PhDs.
Next time I'll turn off my antenna.
Okay. My guns didn't seem... Your guns certainly didn't seem to mind, so...
No, that is true. That is one of the advantages of Weapon Core, is that the guns are pretty good overall.
They're pretty smart. Pretty clever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You definitely did a number on me. I feel
Oh,
like I
yeah.
need more heavy armor. But it took a while before you took out my my cockpit, actually.
Yeah, it was only really when you got real damn close that you had problems.
Yes, yeah, that's true. The PDC turrets that I have were actually doing a pretty decent amount. So yeah, there you are. So yeah, this is what happened to my ship. Let's see what happened to yours. Ooh, oh, you did lose a couple of guns. Okay.
Well, yeah, I lost a couple of guns after you had died, because your guns that were still firing cut off the remaining gantry.
Ah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, you really have been left with absolutely no thrust, have you?
Yeah, not a single thing. If
God.
we hadn't been playing in creative, I'm pretty sure you'd have interrupted my conveyor lines. But oof,
Very possible. Very
it also
possible.
took you a hell of a while to do so.
No, that I think we've both done a... Like, if you take a look at mine, like, you'll see most of the damage is to this one side, mainly because I was, like, strafing my way around you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your cargo container is
it's
completely
exposed, yeah.
Oh.
But if you look, the
Some of mine are
my
bad.
rear thrusters are completely destroyed as well.
Oh.
However, if you look at this is what I was doing with my thrust, right?
Mhm.
Little piece of extra armor over the front
Oh.
of the thruster. It actually saved them. Like, it saved most
Saved
of them.
one
The
side of
thrusters
them.
are off at the moment, but, like, still pretty functional as far as I'm aware. So, yeah. Also, I
Maybe leave
managed
the
to
antenna
keep
on while
2
having
of my
it
3
chase the
railguns
enemies.
as well.
Yeah. Your
Shall we go for another round?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Your high maneuverability is definitely your major benefit here.
Yeah, that's the major advantage.
You need to capitalize on that much better,
Hmm.
which is partially why it's to my advantage to turn off the antenna, so you don't know 100% where I am. If we were using the vanilla turrets and actually just like assigning them by our target locks, it'd be easier for you. But since we're using weapon core, haha.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fair
like
enough,
it
fair
is.
enough.
It is an extremely standard military thing of don't broadcast on the radio. If your enemy is too close, they will find you.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair.
Yeah, turning off the antenna perfectly not only a valid tactic, but it is in fact standard procedure.
Hmm.
In fact, that's even the case in vanilla because your antenna is how the enemy is how you'd like the pirates find you.
No, that is fair. That is fair. I'll give you that. It is a valid tactic. I do feel like it's a little unsportsmanlike in this field, but actually, no, it is a valid tactic.
Is this why the Geth ships don't use windows? They tend to explode. Their structural weaknesses is how the Geth describe them, and that is also the case in vanilla and in Space Engineers because they are
Well,
they're barely armored at all.
actually,
It's not
windows
nothing,
are
but against
pretty
heavy weapons.
strong compared to like light armor and stuff. Like, what windows are actually relatively well armored because of the component count.
Okay. Not quite sure why I've logged back in here, but it's probably fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this ship has
Oh.
taken slight beating because of the
Wait,
incident.
Oh.
Is it the wrong
what's
save?
this? Hold on. No, I just noticed that a bunch of the plating is deformed on the outside
Yeah.
of my ship because of the fact that
Same here.
your earlier ship was firing at me.
Well,
so
I
I'm
will
quickly running it
clean
over with a
myself and
welder.
spawn it.
So
I'm just gonna spawn my name from the blueprints. No problem. But yeah, Lucian likes to be pretty and fancy, so there's windows on basically every ship that Lucian's made so far.
yeah, I won't deny that it is one of those things that is an active detriment to my combat ability, but I like my ships to look pretty, so there's not much I can do about it.
I mean, mine looks pretty nice.
Okay, yours does look pretty cool. I'll give you that. I can't deny that yours does have a certain flair to it. Okay. I do feel like mine needs more heavy armor. The amount of light armor is fine. It makes it light and maneuverable, but it does feel like it needs heavy armor. Okay. Ooh, wrong direction. Right. No, I need... there we go. fine, that's fine. This is... Draken, thank you for the 24 months. Good God. Good God. 75mm railguns. Pick subsystem. Offense. And 203mm turret. Subsystem.
Alright, I am
Yeah.
all set over here.
Alright, give me a second. There we go.
And
Just
don't
making sure
forget
that
to
everything
turn
is-
damage back on.
Yes. Allow damage. Save. Save as.
It did feel a fair bit like the heavy armor was having trouble with your shots, but that might have just been the railguns. I'm not sure.
Maybe. It may have been the case, yeah. Put that there.
I shall restrain myself
Like that.
from leaving the faction until you leave the station.
I'm far away from the station. You can leave the faction now.
Okey-doke.
Okay.
Yep.
Ready to
and
go?
attitude spotted. Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, you turn the sneaky too, I see.
Perhaps.
Wait, hang on.
Whoa.
Who's the antenna that's a kilometer
I-
away from me?
I don't know. I think that's an AI that spawned in. Whoa! Yeah, I think that's an AI that is firing at me. Wait, hold on. Is that an AI?
Well, it's firing at you, that's for sure.
Hold on, I'm going over to take a look. No, that's your ship.
What?
That's your ship. Why do you have two ships flying?
I don't know.
Well, you have to... Okay, hold on. I'm resetting this. This is very unfair on my
What?
end.
I have no earthly explanation for you there. What?
Hold on.
How did I
Reload.
gain an ally?
You gained a copy of your ship, apparently. No wonder I got my cockpit destroyed. I was getting fired on from two angles.
I swear there is. I left my ship, the original one that was still kind of dinged, anyways, over at the station. Went 5 kilometers away. Then I spawned a fresh copy of my ship from the blueprint. At no point did I make 2, nor did I ever give them a remote control. So
Okay, well, I'm
got
reloading
nothing.
the world.
I got nothing.
Like, it wasn't moving, it was just stationary, but it was firing.
Yeah. Clearly, I saw that. My stream can my stream can confirm I didn't spawn 2 ships.
Well, there are 2 signals on my screen right now.
I got nothing for you. Maybe one of them was the one that got destroyed the first time?
Maybe? I don't know.
Or, well, as I was heavily damaged rather than destroyed because
Well,
of
it's
one, but still.
closer to you, so if you want to go and delete it real quick.
Yeah. Well, at least we've confirmed that a couple of solid shots on you will kill you.
Well, yes, if they're coming from multiple vectors at the same time.
If they're aiming at your cockpit. Okay, there's... Yeah, I'm in the one I cloned. What is that one?
Ah.
Let me see. I'm gonna check this out. I don't know how this has happened.
I have no clue.
Only thing I can think of is lag.
Maybe.
I don't know how I could accidentally a ship nearly like 1.5 kilometers apart.
Ah.
Hmm.
Okay, tell me when
Suspicious,
you're back
yes,
in
but
your
I'm in
ship and I will save and get ready to launch.
Okay. I am back at my ship. Here we go. Okay. Set.
Saving. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Where are you? Hang on. Ah, there you are. Okay. Just had to make sure I had the right target.
Whoa!
Are you down already?
Yeah, something just blew through my cockpit immediately.
Oh. You're still shooting at me, so if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, give me a second. There we go. It's off.
Okay, I'll turn my
I
guns
don't think
off
I
as
was
well.
moving... I don't think I was strafing fast enough.
Oh. Took a bit.
Yeah, I'm just seeing parts of you
Drift.
drift. Oh yeah, I took out some of your weaponry. Like, those 2 front cannons are gone.
Yeah, all of my front thrusters are gone too. Let me just turn around just so I can slow.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I definitely see... it's 2-0. 2-0 to you.
Yeah.
On our
Best 2 out of 3, I
battles.
win.
Yeah, no, you definitely win this one. Would you like to rejoin the faction so that I don't suddenly start shooting you when I turn my ship back on?
Yes, sure. I turned my guns off anyways.
Yeah. Okay. No, you definitely...
Apparently my guns don't care, because they're still shooting.
Are they? They're not for me.
Well, they just shot, but like, mine just definitely fired some shots. Turned them off anyways.
But yeah, no, that is 2. It's 2 for 2 to you on our build v build competition so far, which I think is fair.
We've gone for the same. It's the same genre of build at the very least.
Yes,
Things with a very definite practical bent.
this is true. So yeah. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that time I didn't take barely any damage to my actual systems. I just took a
damage to
straight
one
shot
spot.
through the roof to my cockpit. It needs to be more armored.
Yep, that is
Something
that is
to
a
consider
recurring
for the
problem.
future, I think. I'm so used to building with light armor as well, is the thing. I need to get out of that mindset of light armor makes you fast and get into the mindset of heavy armor is strong. Sort of thing.
Right, let me get
But yeah.
a stationary copy of this
The
thing.
front end of my ship is shredded. But other than that, didn't take
Yeah,
too
you
much
probably
damage.
took my forwards, my forwards most like guns, just to the nose.
Hmm.
There we go.
Well.
Like, I definitely took a fair bit of damage straight on, but I think
Oh, yeah.
my shots were just enough.
Yeah.
You have managed to breach the crew space, that's for sure.
Hmm.
I probably took I probably took your railguns to the face, I guess.
More than likely, I was firing off with them quite a lot. So yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, and then the return shots from my turrets must have just aimed a little high on you.
Unexpectedly,
Oh.
yes. But yeah, no, definitely lessons learned. I say lessons learned. I think
Clearly
I've
not learned
learned the
that
same
well.
lesson twice in a row at this point. Don't stick your cockpit in the line of fire.
Yeah.
Basically.
Windows are nice, but armored walls are safe.
Yeah, kind of is. But no, I'm pretty chuffed. Honestly, I like both of these designs a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
If I wasn't
visually, they're
as
really
capped by the size, I would probably go bigger with this thing. But
cool.
yeah,
But in
I
fairness,
also,
destroyers aren't that big. Like in
they're
fairness,
not. I do think that I don't like these guns. I think they fire a little too slowly for my tastes.
The
But they
203s.
do the job. They do the job.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I contemplated sneakily swapping them out for railguns between matches, but decided against it because it would have ruined the aesthetic.
Uh-huh. That's fair. I mean, you have the 203s, and then you've got the BD-203 howitzer turrets as well,
Yeah.
which are slightly shorter barreled, but pretty dangerous. I actually changed up my ammunition types during the different rounds to see what would work better. I think
No.
first round that
Ammunition
we did.
types.
Yeah, ammunition types. The weapons have different ammunition types in their settings if you look through them.
Let me have a look. Here.
But yeah. Oh.
Flak,
Wow.
HE, armor penetrating.
Yeah, that
I could have been firing high explosive at you this whole time. I've been using the anti-aircraft ammunition on you. God,
And
no
yet
wonder I'm
you-
getting torn up.
Well,
I'm winning,
yeah,
but
yeah.
at least no wonder I'm still torn up.
Yeah, you're still pretty unhealthy,
So
unfortunately.
you've been losing both times that I've been on the wrong ammo, essentially.
I've been switching up my ammos because I haven't really been sure of what's been better. So
Well, if I'm on
sort of-
heavy armor, basically entirely, my guess is the armor penetrating.
Yeah, I pulled the armor
what did you open with
penetrating
this
for the
time?
last round, and it's cleaved through your guns. So I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. I also think
yeah.
that probably makes heavy armor kind of rubbish if you can just choose the armor penetrating rounds.
Maybe. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it off for the evening. I mean, we've gone a little bit over time already, though it's been fun. I've enjoyed this a lot. I think we'll probably end up doing this again next week and see what we can construct then, and maybe I'll have most of the station built by then.
Yeah,
we'll see.
maybe you'll win. Who knows? Anything
Maybe
can
I'll win. Maybe next time I'll win. Who knows? Probably not.
If it's a non-combat operation, maybe you'll win.
Maybe. For
don't
now,
know
though,
how we
ladies and
grade that
gentlemen,
exactly.
thank you all very much for joining us. You can find Lying over on twitch.tv/lyinginbedmon,
youtube.com/lyingtube,
and patreon.com/lying. You can find all of my socials below my stream. Patreon.com/Lucian_B_Ghost. Contributions are always welcome. And if you enjoyed our show, feel free to give both of us a follow. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching. And we are going to call it a night.
I'm gonna quickly see if there's anybody that I can send you all to because show the love, show the love.
There's
Let me
a
see.
Fire
Lucian
Rose
is currently
VR,
Lucian
who
is currently streaming. Um,
I'm going to send everyone over to Fire Rose VR, who is currently doing some VR chat stuff. Thank you all very much for joining us, everyone. Have a very good evening and a very good night.
let's see. Is there another? I feel like Space Engineers is the obvious place to send you guys.